Hey everyone, it's Steve-O from Endless Fear and also Insight Central. Today I'm going to do a little quick video showing the assembly of my a123 battery for my Honda Insight. So what I'm going to be building is a 50S 40 amp hour a123 battery, so it's 50S 2P. It will be monitored with Peter Perkins BMS, which he's created for the Honda Insight, and he's also got a couple videos on YouTube. Check them out. So I'll be building his full BMS kit for this battery, but I'm in the process of building the battery first, of course. And I just want to do a quick video showing how I built my own battery, you know, I mean, maybe this can be an idea for other people that will be doing it. So let's not start with this. Maybe let's start with the hardware. So the hardware. So that's basically the hardware I'm using for this battery. So what are the dimensions? Well, try to measure it, but basically it's the width of the tab, roughly the height. So let's see here. I'll just do a quick measurement. So it's about 2 inches. Wow, sorry about the shaky video here. So it's about 1 inch in width total, maybe just under, as you can see, just under an inch. So as you can see, what I've used here, one-handed video, hold on. I thought a lot about how assembling it, and I really like the way this comes together. And if I ever have to service the pack, other than dealing with the double-sided tape that I'm going to be using to put them together, ripping them apart, I can technically bring them, you know, as long as I get that tape off, I can technically take out a bad cell, let's say I have one, you know what I mean, and reservice it, put the battery pack back in the car, and I'm on the way again. So there we go. So 2 holes. Now these are big enough to fit 2 M5 screws, which are basically, you know what I mean, roughly an inch in length. They go through this bar, which is just drilled out. This is tapped for an M3 screw. Very hard to tap this. Make sure you drill it with the right drill bit. Make sure it goes deep enough. Make sure you use plenty of tapping fluid, tap oil I should say, to do this screw, because you will go through taps and break them like I did. But I learned pretty quickly. I broke 2 taps, and then I finally figured out that I should be using tapping oil when I wasn't. I'm not too good at this stuff. I don't really do it on a daily basis, so tapping oil made my life a lot easier. And also when you go with the tap, you might want to go a little bit, take it out, clean it, go again, clean out, take it out, clean the tap, and make sure you try to use really good quality, strong tap if you can get it. I use just the cheap Canadian Tire ones, which are garbage in my opinion, but if you use them very carefully, you won't break them. This side here, so I used, again, I drilled the holes as well for the M5 screws. I put a countersink, so these screws are countersunk to get the best clearance between all my terminals. And wow, this is difficult. Hold on a second. Alright, so that goes into there. And notice how I drilled them lower towards the bottom. I did that because my tabs are short, and I want to get the most pressure near the bottom of the tab, because not, like I said, these are pretty much the best cell tabs I have out of all my batteries I got. A lot of them are shorter and perforated, so I did it like this so that I get the most clamp pressure near around here as opposed to the ends. That's the reason why I chose to do it there. Okay, so this side here, simple enough, tapped with drilled. A little bit smaller, tapped with an M5 tap. this bolts up, and that's my clamp. So just get that together. So now what do? From that, I try to keep it like that roughly, as you can see. And I wish I had cut out the cell. Well, I can try to do it now. But the idea is you cut it out like this. I have this one here that I call my master piece that I'm using. So I just go like that. I just put 2 marks in it like you see there with a permanent marker. I cut it with a nice set of scissors. Try not to go too close. You may notice, I'm going to try to show you here. You see how there's that little plastic on the tab? Right there. So when you clamp, you not want to try to get that, because obviously that's not conductive. That's probably when they seal the cell tabs up. So I try to make sure it clamps right above it right above it on both of them. Some of them it comes up more than others, some of them you don't even see it. And I get something like this. There's my double-sided tape. Alright. I get something like that. So you can see here I put a little shrink wrap around there. So basically when these get pretty close, they don't touch. So this is my second one I'm working at. This will be another 12S or 13S module I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing 2 13S 2P and 2 12S 2P. Here's a finished one I've done, my first one. So you'll see it looks really good. So they're all nice, evenly spaced. And yeah, so I got a little bit of room if I ever have to service it. Now, most likely I'd probably have to take out them all in order, but I mean, if I got clever, I could probably try to squeeze an Allen key in that hole and try to pull it out. But yeah, that's how it looks. So as I said, these little screws, these M3s, will hold my balance tops on the battery and on main ends. Now let me show you the ends. Now, I haven't really decided on the ends how I'm going to be connecting together, but I'm going to probably use 2 ring terminals. Same idea where these holes are. I'm going to show you my, so this is the main hardware that I'm using for connecting. This is like a lot of hours of work, so don't underestimate what this looks like. This is probably like a good solid 20 hours of work at least, or more. I did it over 3 or 4 days. Quite a bit of work, and I used our little drill press we got here, variable speed, which was very good. And don't be afraid to make like some master, as I've done, like make some masterpieces, like, you know, one for here. Oh, sorry about the video. Some masterpieces, like one for this. I used one, and I basically was able to make all 3. Just give the main holes, and then after I just made the holes bigger or tapped them, whatever you need to do. So for the ends, this is what I've done. I may change this. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to see how they hold up when I clamp them on. But the idea is they're going to go on the end right there. Hold those 2 terminals together. And I've even drilled these, tapped these, so I can put 2 screws, put my ring terminals, and that little hole is for a balance tab. This one was a little bit more difficult to put a balance tab in. I've also tried there, but I think I'm going to go with putting them here because it's easier to get to than as opposed to down there. And the ring terminal might slide in a bit better for the balance tab. That's pretty much it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll keep you posted when I finally get this in my car. Haven't really decided how they're going to be going in. They obviously will not fit in the OEM casing. For those on Insight Central have seen one, they know what I'm talking about. Stock OEM casing will fit 50 of these, 50 1P. But I'm doing 2P 50S, so my pack's going to be double the width, height, length, however you want to put it, weight. So I have to come with a custom casing. I'm not too concerned. I decided to go with a bigger battery because my commute tends to be longer, use more battery power, and I don't really want to be running the cells on their edge, in a sense. I don't want to be running them too deep into their discharge. I don't really want to run this pack past maybe 75% discharge. DOD is, I think they call it. So that's pretty much my reason. And also, hopefully in the long run, the cells will last longer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So hope you enjoyed my video. Leave your comments. Love to hear it. And thanks a lot. Have a good one.